For my research proposal, I want to focus on the advertising effects that cereals have on children. Through the use of advertising directly to children, cereal companies, mainly Kellogg's, Post, General Mills, threaten the physical and psychological health of children today and in the future. The cereal industry mainly advertises through media such as television, internet, and video games. The cereal industry also produces its product in a way that is appealing to children by using brightly colored boxes, cereals that change color, and putting prizes inside the cereal boxes. If left alone, these advertising tactics will lead to a spiral of obesity, diabetes, attention deficit, hyperactivity disorder, as well as many other health concerns over generations to come. According to the Red Center for Food Policy and Obesity, the average kindergartner will see 642 cereal advertisements in a given year, the majority being cereals with high sugar content. Why these companies advertise to children so young? According to Dr. Susan Lin, a Harvard psychiatric instructor, companies target children young in order to keep them as a consumer for life, in other words, brand loyalty. According to a study in the Journal of Consumer Behavior, an experiment testing the memory of children of different ages in regards to certain television advertisements, 55% of children at the age 6 who were tested were able to answer questions about the commercial after only seeing it one time. At the same time, none of them could recognize that the commercial was trying to persuade them into buying something. Not being able to discern commercials from the truth is an economic goldmine for these companies. Not only are these children easy targets, they will easily remain a constant source of revenue for these companies as brand loyalty comes into action. Taking these findings into consideration, according to the Red Center, there is 65% more sugar in cereals that are advertised to children than those that are advertised to adults. This is quite disturbing, taking in the fact that the children eating the cereal are somewhere between a third and a quarter the size of an adult. Not only does sitting in front of the TV, watching these commercials, and playing games on the computer created by these cereal companies prevent kids from going outside to exercise, this high intake of sugar, left without any way to burn it off, leads to higher numbers of childhood obesity. According to the Center for Disease Control, 17% of children ages 2 to 19 are considered obese. Questions I have to further this topic include what moves have been made by the government to regulate the advertisement to children? What are these regulations? How do prices factor into the popularity of these cereals? What economic demographic purchases the highest percent of these cereals, and what is their obesity rate? Outside of sugar, how do other chemicals in these cereals, such as the dyes and preservatives, directly related to childhood health and obesity? Or how are they directly related to childhood obesity? Do claims of high fiber and low calories actually make these cereals healthier? How do these companies warp nutritional labels to make the cereal sound like better choices? Given the option, and without advertisement influence, can children be persuaded to eat healthier cereals? What specific tactics do the major cereal companies like Kellogg's, Post, and General Mills use to entice these children? What was the first tactic, and why was it necessary? To research for this project so far, I started out looking at news articles to find out general information. From there, I started looking at journal articles and studies. I've also looked at nonprofit organizations and research organizations, as well as government department websites to find accurate and current statistics. For future information, I want to look more at medical journals to figure out exactly what certain ingredients in these cereals have to do and how they affect the body. I also want to look more at data from experiments and how children relate to these advertisements and the psychological effects that they have on them. Okay, thank you.